Hello everyone, this is Scott from Swim Team. You may have heard that this year we're going to be doing meet RSVPs and volunteer signups through our website. So this video tutorial is intended to give everybody a good idea of how to do that, as well as how to utilize some of the other features of our website. Our web address is the same as it was last year, raginrays.org. That's RAGINRAYS.org. And I'm here at the home page now. You'll see that we have several pages on the website. We're adding new content all the time, so I encourage you to come back and check it out and see what's new. We're going to go through each of these pages. We'll spend most of our time on this calendar page here. That's where we do meet RSVPs and job signups. So for now, we're going to skip that, briefly touch on the others, and then we'll come back to it. You'll see that we have a Ragin Rays page for parents who have children in that program. This is a great place for information. We have a coaches page. The coaches page gives us a picture and a bio on each of our coaches. And you'll notice that below each bio is a little link for sending an email. That's an email that's going to go directly to that particular coach in case you want to contact them about a private lesson or some other issue that you need to talk to one of the coaches about individually. We also have a news splash page. On this page, there are a couple of features. Now, when you completed registration, any email address that was entered into your registration form should currently be receiving the Newsflash newsletter. If you would like to add an additional email address to the distribution list, you can do so here. Say, for instance, one spouse was included on the registration but the other wasn't, or maybe you included your home email address and you've realized that you'd like to receive those newsletters at work also. You come right here, enter your email address, first and last name, and click subscribe. You'll also notice that we're going to keep an archive of all of our Newsflash newsletters. As of the time of this recording, we've only issued one. I'll show you what it looks like. If you click on that link, it pulls up the newsletter in a web browser. But as we publish more, they'll all be available here in the archive. We also have an FAQ page with lots of great answers. I encourage especially new families to check out this section. That'll give you lots of information about how the team and meets work. If you have a question, check this out first. If you can't find your answer here, then contact us and we'll be happy to help you out. I showed you on the coach page how to reach Coach Martha, but you can also reach her on the contact us section here in the sidebar. You see we have her name here and swimcoach@echoridge.org. You can send an email to that address or just click this link. Myself, Team Chairman Scott Logan, send an email to swimteam@echoridge.org, or you can click this link. And Booster Club Vice President and Director of Volunteerism, Walker Scott, you can send an email to him at volunteers@echoridge, or you can click this link. We are now going to take a look at the calendar page, and we're going to start off with the main calendar page, but you notice if I hover over the calendar tab, it pulls up two sub-pages. For now, I'm not going to click on one of those sub-pages. I'm going to actually click on calendar itself. That's going to take us to this page here, which has another link, and by clicking on that link, we go to our off-site interactive team calendar. This team calendar has all the events that the swim team has scheduled for this year. At the top, you can use the arrows to scroll forward and back. I'm going to go to June. And just as an example, I'm going to show you some of the information that's available on a meet page. All practices, meets, clinics, everything's on here, but if we look at the meets in particular, we try to give you a little bit of extra information for those since those are very important. I've pulled up meet number 2, our away meet versus Briarmore Manor. You'll see that we list here the check-in time, warm-up time, and meet start time. Also, for these away meets, we list the name and location of the club, and as an added little benefit, if you click on that address there, it's going to pull up a map for you. Hopefully that'll be a convenient feature for you as you're getting ready to attend the meets. I'm going to close this down. We'll go back to the main Ragin Rays webpage here. And because I'm sure that a lot of you, as you are coming to RSVP for meets or sign up for volunteer positions, will come straight to this webpage and want to do it from here. That's where I'm going to start too, just so you have a good idea of how everything works. When you show up at the site, you're going to want to sign in. You do that by clicking on the little link up here on the right-hand top of the page that says Log In. Now, when you registered for Swim Team, any email address you entered into the registration form should have been sent an invitation to activate your account at Swimtopia. If you didn't receive it, or if you lost it or deleted it, don't worry about that at all. It's real easy to get another invitation sent to you. In order to get another invitation, all you have to do is click on Forgot Your Password, enter your email address, and click Reset My Password. That's going to send you an email, and within that email there will be a link to the activation page. You will choose your own password and then click on activate, and you will be set up in Swimtopia. For our purposes, I'm going to pretend we've already done that. I have set up a dummy account here for the test family. Oh, excuse me. And I'm going to log in with the test family right now. We've logged in to the website. We are here now. You can see we're logged in by the fact that we have a My Account button at the top and we have a Sign Out button at the top instead of a Log In button at the top. Other than that, the page looks pretty much the same right now, but what we're going to do is we're going to go back to that calendar area. We're going to hover over it, and then we're going to select Swim Meets. When we go to that Swim Meets page, you'll see all the swim meets for the team that we have entered in so far. In our case, we've got 5 fake meets entered in here. And you'll notice that some of them have green circles indicating that volunteer and or attendee signups are open. Some of them have red circles indicating that the volunteer and or attendee signups for that particular meet are not open yet. We'll take a look at one of these meets where it is open. We have Fake Meet 1. To the left you notice the date and time. Keep in mind that the time listed here is the time that you should be at the pool, checked in, and ready to get in the water. It's not necessarily the time that the meet starts, but the time that you should be there and ready to go. We're going to start out by doing an attendee sign up, or what we previously have called a meet RSVP. We're going to do that by clicking on Swim Sign Up. That's going to take us to a summary page. The first thing you'll notice is a big reminder here that we need help filling these shifts, and in this case your family has not signed up for a shift yet. If we wanted to take that reminder to heart, we could click on Sign Up for Job Shifts right here and go sign up for a job. We're going to do that in just a minute anyway, so for now I'm going to skip this reminder and go down to the bottom of the page. You'll see that it confirms that we're talking about Fake Meet 1, which takes place on May 16th of 2013. And it lists the 2 people in the family, the 2 swimmers in the family at least, brother test and sister test. Both of them are not yet signed up for this meet. If we want to sign them up, all we have to do is click Edit Entries. That'll take us to the entries page. We see brother test and sister test listed here and a drop-down menu next to each one of them. You can choose that they will be attending the meet and available for any relays, or if you think that you might be late to this meet, you can choose attending this meet but cannot swim the early relays. If you know you're going to be on time but you think you might have to leave a little bit early before the meet's over, you can click attending this meet but cannot swim late relays. If you think that you're going to be late and leave early, you can click attending this meet but cannot swim any relays, or if you're just not available, you can click will not be attending this meet. We're going to say that brother test is attending the meet and available for any relays, but sister test is going to camp this week, so she will not be attending this meet. We'll click on Save Entries and it'll take us back to a summary page where we'll see that it has updated our entries for us. Now if we realize we made a mistake, all we have to do is edit entries. Likewise, if something changes in your schedule or your family's plan and one of your swimmer's status changes, you can come back and click Edit Entries anytime up till 5 p.m. on the Friday before the meet. Let me show you how that works. All you do is click Edit Entries, go back, and say Sister's camp got canceled, so she's now available. We're going to say she's available for the meet and any relays. We'll click Save Those Entries, go back to the summary page, and we'll see that it has instantly updated her status. Now, for job shifts, this would be a good opportunity for the test family to click on Sign Up for Job Shifts. You could do that with this button right here. Once again, though, I'm going to show you how it might look if you were coming at it from the home page. So we'll go back to the home page to start. We will once again hover over Calendar, and then click Swim Meets. And when we get there, we will go to Job Sign Up for Fake Meet 1. It's going to list both of our parents, Dad Test and Mom Test, for this family. And each one of them is going to have an option to sign up for jobs. Let's let Dad sign up for a job here. Say he decides he wants to sign up for 7-8 boys bullpen in the first shift. All he has to do is click the checkbox right next to that shift and then click Save Assignments. Now, just to show you, before we do that, just to show you a couple of other things, you can, if you want, decide that you want to work more than one shift in the same meet. He could, for example, decide that he wants to knock out 2 shifts, work both the first and second shift of 7-8 boys bullpen. Now, say, for example, though, that he accidentally clicked 2 first shift assignments. He'll get this little error message reminding him that he has a conflict, that he's picked 2 jobs that occur at the same time. The system won't let him do that, so when he clicks OK, it's going to deselect that second choice for him. We'll go back and click first shift and second shift of 7-8 boys bullpen again. Before we save that, I want to show you that next to each job is a little black circle with a white eye. That stands for information, and hovering over that will give you a job description for the job that's listed right there. So we've got Dad's shifts picked out. We're going to scroll down, click Save Assignments. It'll take us back to the summary page where we'll see it's now been updated with his information. It lists not only the shifts that he is supposed to fulfill, but the start and end times for those shifts. In this case, the start and end times are actually particular events. It shows how many of those shifts have been filled out of how many were requested, and it gives a number of points. Points really is irrelevant for our purposes. Other teams use those in calculating their job responsibilities, but that's not something we use. Now, if Mom wanted to sign up for a shift for this same meet, she could, or we could go back to the swim meets page and she could decide that she wants to sign up for this other meet. It's all pretty easy. I hope you'll agree that it's a very effective and efficient way to handle this. We're looking forward to using this system. Before I sign off, I want to show you one other really cool feature. If you go up and click on My Account, it's going to bring up the page for the user who's signed in, and it's going to list his information as well as the swimmers that he has on the team. We're going to click on Sister Test Name here, and it's going to pull up the neat feature that I was telling you about, which is historical times for that swimmer. You can either look at their best times for each particular event, or you can look at all the times that they have clocked in over the season. In fact, not just over the season, but over any seasons that we have used Swimtopia. So in the future, you'll be able to look back on this season as well. Of course, right now we don't have anything in there, but that's a feature that I think everybody's going to enjoy using and get a lot out of. So hopefully you'll come back and visit the website often, and you'll find this easy and intuitive. If you have any questions, as always, contact me at swimteam@echoridge.org. Thank you.